Hi, everybody. I just thought I'd stop by a minute. Sorry I came in without knocking, but I'm still working on my kindness journal that is being made out of the kits that I made up. I made up some kits and I sold quite a few of them, and but I kept one for myself. And I'm making a journal, a kindness journal, out of out of the kit, and I don't want to use anything other than what come in the kit. So, and it's kind of like a junk journal, and just whatever junk you have. It doesn't have to be real junk because there's not a whole lot of real junk in the world. Everything has got a purpose and something. So, but this is a kindness journal, and I'm using a lot of um, kindness quotes about kindness in this journal, and I am making sure I don't use anything other than what's in the kit, other than my scissors and my glue. And so, and in the kit is a lot of just quotes. This one's from Anne Frank. You can always give something, even if it is only kindness. And so, but what I've done so far, I put this CD pocket in here, and out of one of the greeting cards, I made this tag. And now, when you make pockets too, you don't really need a whole lot of journaling space, although I have journaling space on the back of this. But if you just journal on a scrap piece of paper, you can tuck it into a pocket. And so there's always plenty of space for journaling if you have plenty of pockets. And so here I put this here page, glued this page that was a song, and I glued that one in to make actually another page. And I like to glue things in to make flip outs and things like that. And there's a tab on this page here, and everything flips out. And I have a lot of the little quotes. Most of the quotes are longer than what will fit on the page, so I fold them. This one's a short one, so I'm going to just, oh, you know what I'm going to do with this one? I thought of this after I put the glue on. But on the greeting cards, when you have the greeting cards, you have um, like some of the insides of these cards. There, I just glued that right on that card, on that red, and then that gives me a border for this one. So some of these I didn't put a border, some of them I do. But I'm just using the cardstock that the greeting card is made out of. And so that is what I'm doing here. So I can put that one right there. And there again is a pocket. Oops, I don't want to pull that loose. There we go. And here I have a lot of space still on this page. I cut like a lot of the words. I have a lot of words in this journal kit. I'm going to be starting to work on another journal kit, which by doing this journal kit, by doing this one that I've already prepared, I am learning I'm making notes as I go along of other things that I want to add into the next kit that I make, so that I know that I have maybe words, I'll have quotes, and they might not be friendship quotes, they might be something else. And so it kind of themes, or not friendship, but kindness. Well, kindness and friendship, I guess, go together. So I'm just cutting these here words apart. but I'm by putting this whole journal kit together, well, I won't even use everything that's in the kit because there's probably more than what I even need. Let me see if this is no. Let's see, I'll cut that a little smaller. So I'm using parts of some of these cards red on the inside, and so that makes for a nice little border around these words. So I'll glue the words onto the I'm gluing the words onto the red cardstock that was actually the I'm sorry, the greeting card. Sometimes when I'm doing something, my words just kind of get mixed up in my thoughts. But anyhow, and I just love words. My journals always have a lot of words, a lot of quotes. See, now I can see. Let me look at another greeting card here. And see, that one's, oh, see, this one's all red on the inside. All red on the inside. So I'm going to use this red. I don't think I'll cut this one because I might want to use that gold heart. I think I will use the gold heart. So I'm going to just glue these words onto this red. Some of this, too much glue on there. I could share it. And then I'm going to cut these apart. And then I'll have all of them words, and all of them words are going to go through this book. Happy Mail says on that one, that's kindness. Now I'm going to, as I'm putting these on here, some of them are going to go over those words, but that's not, that won't be a problem, because once you cut them apart, then you won't know what the words say, but then they're just words. It just looks like decoration. Share the glue. Okay, so then, now I have those glued on there. I'm going to cut these ones now. The first ones I put on here. And so then that makes the words pop a little bit. And then as I'm cutting, I'm not worrying about if I get them cut perfectly straight, because they don't have to be perfectly straight, because this is my journal. And maybe, if I experience something that is extremely kind or whatever, I might want to journal about that. And I might, well, I experience most everything is kind, but If I hear about somebody who did a great deed for somebody else or something, I might journal about that and just put it, either journal right on one of these pages or on a napkin at a restaurant or something. I don't go to restaurants, so that probably won't happen. But when you journal, you don't actually have to journal right in a journal. You can journal on any scrap piece of paper and then just add that scrap piece of paper into a pocket of your journal. And I sometimes get, just wonderful notes. Oh my gosh, I get way more than I deserve of wonderful notes. Like here's a note from um, from a friend. I can pop that into one of my pockets. There we go. See, now I've got them all glued onto the red, so it gives it a little bit of a pop there. And so now I can go through the book and add just words of kindness. Um, Words of kindness throughout the book. I've already got some. I'm adding more because you can never have too many good words. Memories. I'm going to put forever right there. This was one of the greeting cards that was in the kit, although each kit has different greeting cards in it. Let's see, I think I'll put that one there. Now see that, this one's already red right there. So you know what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this and I'll layer it again. But I'm going to use another piece of the scrap of the greeting card that's white, glue that on there, and then now I have another layer. And see, this is why when you get a greeting card in the mail, Christmas is coming, and greeting cards, a lot of people still do send greeting cards out, and and when you if you get one, look at it, really look at it. Don't just read the signature and see who sent it and throw it in garbage. Just look at it and look at all of the opportunities that are in that card, because there is so much. See, there's more white on that one. I want white for here. I don't want to put the red right on red because so those greeting cards are so wonderful. I have one bunch of greeting cards in there that are all for St. Patrick's Day. So they're all green. The envelopes are green, the cards are green, and gosh, I was thinking about using those greeting cards and make something to do with luck. Lucky something. I'll have to think about that for a while. But I'm thinking that's what I want to do. I want to do something with that, with the green cards, to do with luck or something. I don't know. You guys might be able to think of another. I want to find fits on there. Another type of like a little theme of a junk journal, which I'm not saying you need themes, because you sure do not need themes to make a junk journal. But I think this is just not really even a theme for the journal itself, but there is a theme of kindness. I glued this in here this way, and I mean just glued here. And so let's see, what do I have left in my cards? Now see, gosh, I'm just having so much fun, I'm telling you. Oh, this card is in there. I was making these one time. These are a fun card to make. So you would put something on here. Let me see. I want to just find a tuck spot. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this heart out on this one. This golden heart. Now see, if you have like a heart punch also, or any kind of a punch, you could use that. But I'm not using those kind of things right now. You could use a heart punch and punch different shapes out of these cards too. Now, so there is that golden heart. And then I have words over here. Now these words are, look at there, happy words right there. I gotta get a smaller pair of scissors to cut these. So I'm going to just cut that out, and then this one will go right here, and words, I'll cut that out. And then if you have things like, oh, wait a minute, I know. Now see, that covered up all of that nonsense about my husband, which that's not nonsense, but that makes that heart not a Valentine's Day card heart. It just says happy words. But then in the kit too, I put all my little things in this little dish. And I certainly will not use all of these because there's so much. But I have in here, I have some little, oh, there's some googly eyes. Oh my gosh, the googly eyes. Where can I put them? I'll put them somewhere. I'm going to put them googly eyes somewhere. Because I do like me some googly eyes. Now, I think what I'll do, I'm going to put a couple little drops of glue here and here and here and here. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up these little stars. Wait a minute, I need some brighter ones here. I'm going to put it, these are almost like little, they're like that confetti stuff. But I'm going to take some and put them right there. I think that was two stuck together. We'll see. And there. See, so then that just decorated up that heart, and that can be a tuck in this in this pocket, but I'll wait till that dries before I try and tuck that in. Here I put some lace. Here I put the vellum quote here and some lace. And then I put the glue to glue the lace, but then I'd use a piece of the card to put like a border there that went right over the glue, and then that holds that lace on there. And here I made this page part of a card, and this little frame was in the package, and then this little lion, he was a Brad. I put him in there, and then again with this piece of lace, I put that on the edge and used a piece of that strip of paper that was in the yeah, that's what I said, whatever, in the kit. Let's see, have I used any of this blue lace? This is pretty lace too. I'm going to use this piece. I'm going to cut that as long as the page. I mean, you know, this for me is a challenge because I have got many things. I have got many things I could be using in a journal, but I am limiting myself to just what is in the kit. And so, and it's like almost challenging myself. Okay, there I've glued that on there, but now I'm going to I want a strip. I mean, I don't want a strip, but look here. Now see this card right along the edge of that is, so this, you know, you can just get you a bunch of stuff. You don't have to have this kit. You can have a bunch of things. Now I'm going to take this strip and I'm just going to go right along where that glue is. I covered up that glue that come through the lace then will be absorbed into that strip there, and then that will hold tight for that. Here I made a pocket. Love you forever, it says on there, and that pocket will be nice for a tag. So yeah, I was just thinking that if I just take these words just like they are, faith, yes, film, peace. Sure, they go together just fine. And so if I take them, look at there. If I put those here, now is the inside of one of the cards. I'm going to round the top and round the bottom. Just go up the side just a little bit more. And then I'm going to put glue. I could have probably used a glue stick on this. Now I'm going to cover up these words here, but I'm not going to cover up the little hearts that are right there. And so, and I'm putting all those words right there. Now I'll cut. I'm going to cut this up side like this so I have the hearts. And then I'll cut down on this side so I got about the same amount. Not measuring, I just kind of do what I want to do. Just what I think is enough. And then I'll cut the corners off to make it a tag. I don't have them even. Did I just cut my finger? No, thank goodness. I don't know why. I've been poking my finger with a needle and I swear it's bleeding so bad. I don't know. My blood must be thin. Okay, and then that fits right in there. And that's pretty. I could put more stars right on that if I wanted to. But see how I have still, and here I added this page for a flip out on this page, which gives me that much more space again. And oh, I love these ladies. I love these vintage ladies. They're so beautiful, the way they dressed way back in the Victorian days. So pretty. Now, I wouldn't want to wear all them clothes because that'd be heavy. I mean, it took them like 2 hours just to get their clothes on back in that day. And I watched some videos about Victorian dressing, how they dress like 3 or 4 times in a day. They would dress for their mornings, and then if they're going to go shopping, they had to change and wear something that they would wear. Then they would, if they were going shopping, they would dress in something that shopping clothes. So once they got home from shopping, then they would have to dress again in their afternoon clothes. And it's not just putting on a pair of sweatpants and a sweatshirt like we do. It's like layers and layers of undergarments and petticoats or whatever, so much. And so now I'm going to put this piece of lace on this page. I only want to glue it as much. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and glue. I'm just going to leave that sitting there right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue to the paper. And then I'm going to put that paper right over the lace. There we go. Now that glue will dry, and that will hold that lace in place. We want the lace to stay in place. Then, so I didn't put any lace up here in the front. Well, I guess I don't really need to have lace up in that front part. I could add it later, though, if I so choose. I love this pink. This is pretty. It's like a fuchsia or something like that. I think I want to glue that on. So now if you have a sewing machine, you could sew the lace onto the edges of the pages. And then you wouldn't have to glue. Now let's see, I'm going to put this one here. And then it says drink coffee, read books, and be happy. That sounds good. That sounds good. I'm going to put that right there. There we go. Now, so I'm not going to keep you as long as I did yesterday on this. I just want you to see what all you can do with very little. And now, a lot of people, when they're making their little journals, they, I don't want to close that up then. I got some glue there. Maybe I'm going to put this right here. You use so much, I mean, because we a lot of time ink the edges of things and make everything into real fancy. But you don't need all that fancy. I mean, fancy is nice, but this is fancy. In my opinion, I love it. And we want to be mindful of kindness in this journal. this is what we are being mindful of, is kindness. And my goodness, just sharing a little bit of kindness is, you know what else you could do? Take a little piece of the lace. Let's see, maybe I'll use, no, I won't use that. I'll use this one. Just a piece of the lace, just a little bit bigger. And lay that lace right there. Glue this word and glue that word right on top of the lace. Now that is going to hold that lace down, and that gives it a little border, that little blue border around there. And let's see.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh, your video and
just
gotta pause.
hang on.
Okay.
And so I don't know where I left off because I put it on pause for a minute. My little daughter. Now she's going up to get us a salad because I'm hungry. And so anyway, oh, where'd that come from? Oh, that moved. Oh, that moved down there. Well, we're just going to leave it there. That was over here, and I guess it moved when I flipped the page. But the lace is glued on there fine. It's not coming off. And so I'm going to just leave that just like that. The spirits wanted it to be there. Fold that piece right down here. If that isn't a whistling Dixie, that just moved. I guess that's where it needed to be. But see? So anyway, I am loving this book. Now see what my glue does here. If I used, you can see the wrinkles in the paper. Excuse me. If I would have used the glue stick, I wouldn't have had that there going on. I wouldn't have had that there going on right there. So maybe what I want to do is use this right here. I do want to use that right there. Let's see, I want to cut part of this off. Because see, I got these little envelopes. I got these little envelopes in this journal package kit. Oh man, that salad is going to be good. I don't hardly ever keep enough stuff around the house to make a nice salad. And so we go buy these already made salads, and they are so delicious, and they're always so fresh. And then if you buy an already made salad from the deli or wherever she gets them, then they're already made. But see, now I can put something. What else is in here? What else? Oh gosh, I have other stuff in here. Oh, this would be cool if I used music notes. Music. Out of this 1801 pages. But you know, music is pretty. Music is just a beautiful, and it's pretty. So I'm going to, oh, it's 18, I got my glasses on this time, 1891. We were thinking it said 1801 yesterday, but look how pretty that looks. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. That is going to be in just behind that Oh no, I'm gonna, you know what, do? I'm gonna let that, leave that piece up there like this, but I'm gonna glue this piece up here. So then that's there, and this is still a pocket. So I can decorate a couple of tags and put those in that pocket. But in behind the pocket will be the music notes. I love that idea. God, how did I get so smart? And then, gosh, I have these too, and I haven't used these. I haven't hardly used these at all. And there's a bunch of them in here. We love him because he first loved us. And so, and see here when we want to read both sides, then you can very easily, let me see, I'm going to just glue the edge of that page. Oh, I got to get this extra piece off of there. I'm going to put this right here, like that. Then I can put a nut. Now see, I'm using up the lace. I think I'll put some lace at the beginning of the book too, because I've got them on these ending pages and not on the beginning pages. So, and this has been fun. I'm not finished with it, but I'm going to kind of end this in just a few minutes and clear my area off so I can eat my salad when my dearling darling, my darling daughter comes. That doesn't want to stick. Okay. So I'm going to, okay, now I'm going to cut off another strip off of this same card. And we're going to glue this on here like this on the edge of the lace, but I can still see but I don't want it to jump off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my clips here to clip this on just till that dries. I had something else clipped on too. You can use a paper clip or a bobby pin or something just to hold it there till it dries. I had another clip somewhere in here. But look at this. I think it's looking really, really nice. I sure did goof that one up, but it's going to be fine. Look at this. I'm thinking I'm really, really liking this journal. Oh, where'd my heart? My heart should be dry. I lost my heart in San Francisco. Well, did I throw it away? See what a mess I make? Oh, there it is. There you go. See, it's dry. That's going to live there. That heart is going to just hide back there. And then I'll probably put a word up here. Friendship, friendship, friendship. But see, you know what? I'm going to do that with this lace too. Put this lace. No, I want to put a bigger, maybe I want this lace. That's what I want. That's what I want. This is just fun, you guys. Look at this. Now I'm just going to lay that lace down there. Then I'm going to glue this word. And I'll put that right there. Friendship. Right there. See that? Now that'll glue there. That'll hold that lace there. And my book, my kindness journal, is kicking butt. But I have a whole lot more of the kindness. I have a lot more stuff to put in here. But what happened there? How'd that happen? Did you all see that? It jumped right off of there. I'm going to just leave that right there. And I'm going to, now I'm going to read you something. Hang on a minute. Hang on while I jump over here and get my book. If I can get up. Okay, I'm walking over. Walking, 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 walking. I'm still walking. No, I'm not walking anymore. Oh, this is what I'm going to. There, I'm walking back now, you guys. Did you keep an eye on my book? Okay, good. I'm going to read something out of this book. I love these books. Oh, look, my friend. This one says my friend. If you're new, I always read something at the end of my videos. I just do. Okay. Each evening when the sun goes down and stars come into view, before I close my eyes in sleep, I say a prayer for you. Of all the blessings I enjoy, you mean the most to me. In my thoughts and in my heart, that's where you'll always be. We laughed together through the years we shared the quiet hours, and when the skies were wet with rain, you helped me see the flowers. When my time on earth is through and life comes to an end, the gift I'll thank my Maker for was making you my friend. That goes to each one of you. Each one of you. And that is what I will thank my Maker for. That was written by Jay Shields. I like that a lot. You still there? Oh, good. So I'm going to clean up my mess here. And, you know what I was just thinking, too? How you could take a piece of fabric. Oh, well, wait a minute. See, because there's all this fabric strips in here, too. And I could take a piece of, like, fabric. Now I think if I move that. But you could do the same thing as I did with the lace, and you could use that piece of fabric underneath it, too. I'm not going to move that because it's going to jump off before the glue is dry. And so I ask God to watch over each and every one of you. Every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and keep you happy, healthy, and humble. And bring you back to the next video. And hopefully that'll be soon. God bless and keep you all. I love you and I appreciate you and I'm grateful for you. And God bless.